Yeah, we here. All right, we're about to go live. Guys, thanks for checking in. About to go live with David Reyes and Mikey Algieri. 125-pound SBC championship fight. Saturday, January 20th at Stereo Garden in Patchogue. The most exciting, electrifying fight night all year. Got my co-host with me. He don't need no introduction. You already know who he is. Jose Guzman. That's right. He's also the USA Boxing Coaches Representative, one of them with Joe Higgins. Jose is a big part of USA Boxing and boxing in general. Glad to have this opportunity to share the mic with you today. Jose, let's bring our boys up.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it popping. Yeah. Welcome
to
the stage.
What's going on?
Mikey, we got you on here. Welcome to the stage. And we're just waiting for David. Something's going on with his
David, fellas.
Okay. Jose, how's everything going, Jose?
Man, everything good, man. Just excited about this upcoming fight coming up on Strong Island. We got a stacked card, man. Every fight is exciting. Every fight is gonna be a nail biter. Then with the $1,000 fight of the night, that just brought up the stakes. Everybody want to take home $1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$1,000. So
that's impressive. That's like
up.
dope.
They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight their hearts out, and this is another exciting fight that we got here. Mikey Algieri. We got my man right here. I call him the little pit bull because he always brings it. David Reyes. Yes. I'm excited, man. It's gonna be another great fight and a great card.
Absolutely, and these two guys are on top of their game and on the top of their division. David is not, a stranger to this stage. He's been on our stage every time, I believe. Always puts on a show. Always comes, throws a lot of punches. He's exciting to watch. He's a former SBC 125 champion. He's coming back. He's coming back to take that title. And we have Mikey Algieri. Sound boxer, crispy. He's been around. He's at the top of his game as well in the division, and putting these two guys together for the first time, right?
Yeah.
It's big. I'm surprised you guys never, crossed paths yet, but I'm glad it's on our stage.
That's because I'm ahead in the class. Like, I've been doing it a little longer than him. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's right. Yeah.
I'm a little fresh, but that's cool.
Yeah, you're fresh.
All right.
This is a fight that I've been since I've been seeing all these tournaments coming by. I've seen Mikey come up from the novice division. David, always a force to be reckoned with in the elite division. So I knew sooner or later these two were gonna face each other. And this is a fight that was always like, oh, I wonder what would happen if they were to fight each other. And finally they're here, and finally they get to fight each other.
Yeah, I didn't know about Algieri until you presented him to me. You presented me with the fight. You hit me in the DMs and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, and then I heard that he won the Ring Masters as well. So respect to that. That's not an easy thing to do. But he won it in the novice though. So, but there's levels when you go to the elite as well. So I don't know about this matchup. I don't think it's gonna be a close fight. I think it's gonna be a mixed match. But we're gonna see January 20th, honestly.
So real quick, before we get too much into it, David, just tell them a little bit about yourself, how long you've been boxing, what gym you train out of, and just a little bit for the crowd to get to know you.
Yeah. I've been boxing for about maybe like 6 years now. I'm from Champs Boxing Club. That's where I'm fighting out of. And I fell in love with boxing. I used to do sports all the time since I started high school. Then once I graduated, I passed by a boxing gym, Morris Park, and then I was like, let me give this a try. And then ever since I stepped in there, man, I'm a competitive guy, so the competitive edge took over with boxing, and with boxing is really like chasing perfection, and perfection is impossible to get. Mm-hmm. So it's like every day I wake up and I'm excited to go chase greatness, and and the competitiveness, man, I love that shit. For real.
No doubt. And how many fights do you have now?
I got like 35. I losing count now. I just stopped counting because it's just gonna keep adding up. But
Okay.
yeah, 35. Yeah, I
35
probably got
fights.
one of the most besides Melvin. I probably got one of the most, you know, on the record and stuff like that. Most fights on the record and stuff like
Okay. All
that.
right,
Yeah,
that's what's up. And where are you from?
Bronx. I'm from Bronx, New York. Yeah,
Nice,
I
representing the
love those.
BX. All right, that's what's up. And how old are you now?
25. I just turned 25, January 5th. So my
All right.
birthday just passed.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah,
Happy.
yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
So we're gonna bring it over to Mikey. Now, Mikey, same thing, man. Where you from? How long you been boxing? You know, what got you into boxing? All that.
For sure. So, right now I'm fighting out of Huntington. That's where I'm from. I'm at Belmore Kickboxing. That's like the hometown gym. Whenever I'm at home, that's the gym that I go to. I got to also give shout outs to my guys in Florida, Derek Santos. You know, I train whenever I'm in Florida down there, and also Jim X. I'll be over there a lot too. I started boxing. I got into it in college. You know, around 2020, right before COVID hit. COVID came, I had to take a little break, and then 2021, that's where things kind of really picked up. Had my first couple fights. I actually went down to Florida because New York was closed, so I was training
I
down
was
there.
there. I was there.
Oh, where?
I was there.
Yeah. So you know how it goes. New York was closed, Florida was open, so just wanted to kickstart my career up there, and got my first like 5 fights down in Florida, and then we came back up here.
No doubt. And how old are you now, Chris? I mean, Mikey.
I'm now you good. I'm 22 right now. My birthday's actually coming up on the 20th, so I got to show off for that.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's your birthday the same day as the
Yeah,
fight.
for sure.
Oh, word. All right, that's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Birthday punches.
Also, you
You giving them out too.
Birthday punches.
That's funny. But you come from a boxing family as well. I don't know if everybody knows this, but your uncle, right?
Yeah, my uncle.
Yeah, Chris Algieri, former world champion.
That's actually how I got to meet Mike. I was down living in Orlando, and Chris, I actually got to fight Chris, and Chris was like, "Hey, listen, I got my nephew's gonna go up to New York and start boxing. I want you to keep an eye on him." And next you know, I see him. I'm like, "Hey, ain't you Chris's nephew?" And that's actually where I met him at,
Man.
But he's a great fighter, very slick. He's very, very fundamentally sound. Like he's like pure boxer, very smart, and it's gonna be a great matchup, man. I'm really looking forward to that. Very looking forward to that fight.
So let's get to you, David. How do you see this fight playing out? How do you see this fight playing out for yourself?
Round one, we gonna press them, but like a boxing press them. Stand our ground a little, and then fill them out, touch them to the body, touch them to the head.
I mean, you don't gotta give him the game plan. I just want to know if you're gonna win by knockout.
I'll give him the game plan. And then round 2, round 3, we should be able to just take over, and just press, keep pressing. But of course, like, with boxing skills, Guzman be saying that, I'm like a pit bull, but I really got boxing skills too. Like the boxing skills is really there, like a Lomachenko type of style, and I want to show that more. So I think I'm gonna show that off, the angles, the pivots. So that's what I'm looking for, and then pressing, and hopefully, we could take them out. By the 3rd round.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people usually, they fall asleep on you. They, a lot of people be like, he fights wild. He's not fundamentally sound. But I always tell people, I'm like, listen, the one thing I know about David, and people sleep on David a lot because, he's an aggressive fighter. But like he said, like there's actually boxing in between that. Like a lot of people don't see, like, yes, he comes forward, he throws a lot of punches, but out of nowhere, you see he'll be throwing punches, he'll use the angle, blah, blah, blah. Like in his last fight against Brian Cordoso, we saw that a lot.
Yeah.
He was taking the fight to the taller guy, but at the same time, he would hit, use those angles, hit, use those angles. And that's one of the things I tell people about it. Don't fall asleep on David, because yes, he can fight, but he's also, people don't see it, but he's a smart fighter. He's a smart fighter, and he's a strong fighter.
Yeah,
I've seen him progress. You know, just from being on the first show to the last one, his style definitely started to change a little bit, a little more poised. You know, so I definitely
Thank
see.
you. Yeah, we definitely been working on that, and you know, keeping our balance and stuff like that, using our jab. You know, just working on the fundamental stuff that we lacked. So you'll definitely see that in this fight. But what it is, I feel like I'm small for that weight class. Like originally, like maybe 118 would be my weight class. So I'm much of a smaller guy in that weight class. So all these guys that I'm facing on tour, like EJ, you know, are bigger guys and stuff like that, the 125. And they usually got the reach on me and stuff like that. So that's why, you know, sometimes it ends up just me just staying there because it's easy for me to just stay in there and just, you know, beat the shit out of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So all right. So Mikey, let's get to you. How do you see this fight playing out? You know, you could break it down, or you could just, you know, keep it simple, whatever you want to do.
Nah, yeah. I think, yo, like, my boy accomplished, feel me? I know this ain't gonna be no walkover for sure. Like, I know we gonna come ready to fight. You gonna bring it, but I'll bring it too. You know what I mean? Like, you in my face, I'll be in your face too, bro. Like, that's how it is. I could box as well, but people don't know I could get gritty too.
Yeah.
So,
Respect.
Yeah, like also you, Mike. Well, since I started watching you, and I don't know where I saw you for the first time, but you're very technically sound. I liked your you know, your change of levels, your angles as well. You know, very sharp punches. You know, you kept the pace up. I was very impressed with you from the first time I seen you, and I seen you grow as well. So I definitely know that both of you guys coming together is gonna be something special. You know, I don't know who's gonna win, but may the best man win.
Listen, Mikey reminds me a lot of Chris.
Yeah,
a whole lot. Like he's a guy he sticks to his jab.
Yeah,
he sticks to his jab. He has beautiful footwork, a very smart jab. He knows when to get in and out. He's very good at using angles. The fight that I was most impressed with him at was actually in the finals of the Ringmasters. You know, seeing him come up to the Ringmasters, I was like, oh, I like this kid. This kid is it. You know. Then after that, he went MIA for a little while, but
yeah.
Chris is a very, you know, smart kid in the ring. You know, he has a great jab. So you got a lefty versus righty. You got a guy that puts pressure, can use the angles. You got a guy that can control the distance. That's what Chris does. I said Chris, Mike. That Mike does very well. You know, he
probably gets
knows
that
how to
all the
control
time.
distance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, it's gonna be one of those fights that whoever controls that the pace is gonna take over the fight.
Yeah. Also, I feel like both of them are the type of dudes that are gonna sit there and like there will be moments where they're gonna bang with each other. I know for a fact.
100%.
Listen, one thing you know, when you see David fight, he's gonna try to make you bang with. We saw that in his last fight. You know, the guy was probably around the same height as Mike, and he didn't let him use his distance. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so this is gonna be an interesting fight. It's a fight that I've been wanting to see for a long time. There's people that I see throughout the tournament, throughout the shows, and in my head I'm like, I wonder what would happen if these two were to fight. This is one of those fights.
I don't think y'all giving me enough credit. I don't think y'all giving me enough credit, bro.
The what?
I feel like I've been in this game for too long, and y'all just
but that's what I'm saying.
Y'all not seeing the skill level. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I spar guys that are bigger than me. Like,
nah, I see it, man. I wouldn't have you on the card,
but this is the thing. Since you're the experienced guy, you're one of those top guys in the division. You fought everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so now we got the guy. Now we got the guy that's coming up. So you're like, okay, this is the top guy in the division, but this is the top guy in the novice. What happens when you put those two together?
Yeah,
that shows you who's really the fight, who's really the top fighter.
Yeah,
you know, because like I said, an extra minute in the fight, it changes everything. You know,
how many fights do you have now? Mikey, how many fights you have right now?
I got 11.
11
fights. Yeah.
Okay, so you're newly open. Is this your second open class fight?
Yeah, this would be my second open class fight.
Okay, so first, 3-minute rounds in a little bit. When was your last fight?
My last fight was I think it was October.
Okay,
Yeah,
couple months ago. All right, and you've been in the gym, staying steady.
of course. You already
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
I can't wait for this fight. And I know I've said that about a lot of fights in this show. Is that this show is stacked.
Nah,
This
facts.
show is stacked. You got the best against the best. And I know David, he's coming. He wants to keep proving himself like he's always done.
Yeah.
You know. But now this
Yeah,
is my
I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a very humble dude, like, as in, but I crave the top spot. Like, the more I box, they want you to promote and stuff like that. Like, I crave the top spot. Like, I want to be acknowledged to be the best fighter,
exactly.
and
And
that's really just the mindset. So sometimes I want to go up in weight and fight these other guys,
yeah.
and it's crazy because it's just like, I know I gotta just stick with my weight class and shit like that, and just
No, I know David very well. I've gotten the pleasure to work with him, and I always told him, I'm like, listen, your time is gonna come. Just be patient
yeah.
and don't rush nothing. You're still young, and
Yeah.
if I'd never told him those words, the kid would go fight Manny Pacquiao tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, and I told him, like, listen, just your time will come. He had
Yeah.
a great year back in 2022 was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a great year in 2022. He took over.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
was
and
it was
and
tough.
yeah,
Not
2023
easy.
he was doing his thing.
Yeah, I came up
Sometimes you don't
short
get
on
the
some close
decisions.
fights. Some close fights that we came. Oh, you was in my corner
Yeah,
too
that's what
for
I'm
a
saying.
couple of.
Sometimes you don't get the decisions you think you should get.
Yeah.
And same thing. I've seen the same thing with Chris.
Mike,
Mike.
I keep calling
Mikey.
you Chris.
Well, I'm gonna put his
Well,
name
Mike,
up there.
I'm gonna
But
say Algieri.
but
Uh,
with those losses though, like, it really, like, I'm trying to go pro. Like, this is my plan A. So with those losses, like, it really just pushes me to the next level for the grind. Like, if I wasn't running more, maybe. So back then I acknowledged that, I wasn't running as much as I should. So, we stepped on the gas, we put in more miles in during fights, you know, and just turning up the rounds in the bag and just doing stuff, like just trying to be more sharper, and just, it picks up the grind. And I'm like, it's funny because it's like pushing past your limits. It's like, I think I'm doing enough, but it's not enough. Like, it's more to be done. I should be, instead of 10 rounds, I should be doing 15 rounds,
Mhm.
instead of 2 miles, I should be in 4 miles maybe, or sprinting the miles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And with those losses, it really just puts me in another gear. So I really appreciate that,
Now,
honestly.
David, fighting on this stage for the past 3 times, has that done anything for your career or your training or your mindset?
I mean, I just love it. I love, fighting, under your promotion. I don't try to get too, involved in it. I got a big crowd coming this time.
No
You
doubt.
know, last time we didn't like how you were booing me, the other crowd. So this time we got a big crowd
You
coming.
can't
So,
have that.
but yeah,
Is it,
it's promoting me. It's put me in the spotlight, and I'm thankful for that. And to keep growing and get me ready for the pros.
yeah.
People are watching me now. So
Does it?
thank you,
But I'm
bro.
saying for training purposes, does it make you elevate? Like, yo, you know what? Like, I really want to train even harder. Like, or is that just how your mentality is?
Nah, it doesn't. Nah, it really doesn't. But
Mm-hmm.
the mentality is already there.
All right.
It's already there.
Now, Mikey, first time on this stage with us. I know you've been on some stages before, the Garden and everything, but the first time on this stage, knowing about it, you excited about it? It's something that you look forward to, and has training been amplified because of it?
hell yeah, I'm excited. We fighting out in Long Island. I'm from Long Island, so
Your home.
fighting in the city, it's hard to get people's out there. But like this is pretty much my backyard. You feel me? So I'm excited. I got a lot of my people's coming too. And yeah, like the stage, it's the way everything's set up. It's like it makes you want to show out. So
No doubt.
that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to put on a show. I'm looking to do what I have to do for my peoples who coming out to support me and just everything.
Now, have you gotten any special advice from your uncle, from Chris, on this fight? Because I know Chris is always on you.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
is always like, Jose, how's he doing? So, has he of course he knows about this fight, but has he given you any advice leading up to this fight?
I mean, just same thing as usual. Stay sharp, stay focused. Continue working in the gym and just showing out. Like same goes for every fight. Just gotta continue to show out and perform and put on a show. Like, you know, this is what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I train. I'm in the gym every day. Like, that's how it is.
Well, and what makes for both of you guys? What makes this fight different than any of the other fights? What do you have to prove in this fight that you haven't proved in the other fights? Dave, let's start with David.
Well, this is probably gonna be the biggest crowd I have coming. So, you know, it's just for my peoples, you know. I want to put on a show to where, you know, they want to come out to the next one. Like, oh, this kid really is like that, you know. So I want to put on a show for them. So that's really just the difference with this one. And you know, it's on the biggest stage in amateur history. So why not this one? Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
For me, like, I want to be one of the top guys in this division. So, like, I gotta show out. Y'all already know, like, I'm coming up from a novice. Like, I didn't have enough fights to compete with all these guys, but I'm here now. So, like I want these fights. It's the type of fight I want. I don't want no slouches, no pushovers. Like, I got an accomplished opponent, decorated opponent with David, and this is the perfect platform for me to show out. You know, so I need to be where I want to be. So I'm gonna get there. You feel me? So I just want to show out.
Respect.
And both of you guys, you know, winning the SBC title, you know, walking away, going home with that belt, and then weeks after that, preparing for
I know y'all want one of these right here.
15th.
I don't got that one, bro. I don't got that one.
I know y'all want one of these right here.
No, definitely.
I want that $1,000 prize.
Let's put on a show for that.
No doubt.
Yeah, facts, gang.
No doubt. Then June 15th, the winner is going to defend their title. Hopefully, you guys come back and defend it. The marketing that we're putting into the champions, especially, the stories and everything. I hope, one of you guys can capitalize on it. We will be doing a story on whoever wins this particular fight. That's just another incentive moving forward. But I'm excited, man. I'm really excited for both. I'm a fan of both.
David was actually the first 125 champion.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jose. I think you was the first one too to DM me, both of y'all.
Yeah, but I think that was the first title fight. That was because you had the show.
Yeah.
That was you was the first one.
I think he might have been. Yeah.
You was.
Oh
the first
shit!
One.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You was the first title fight.
That's crazy.
But listen, I'm excited that both of you guys are fighting each other. I got much respect for both of you guys. I've seen you guys grow in this sport. I've seen David for the past couple of years. I've seen Mike literally like for the last year and a half. So you got the best fighter in the best.
Yep.
You got the title right there.
We updated the belt, Jose. So the letters, they match the actual logo now. It's not the old. So we updated.
Eddie, I got a question.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you plan on doing like going pro with your promotion?
I'm on the fence whether I want to manage fighters or promote. I'm not sure. I love doing the amateur events. This to me is like I'm more excited about this than doing a pro show. To be honest, I feel like the amateurs put more heart and there's more equal fights. When you go to the pro shows, it's like there's a lot of mismatches, and to me, this is more exciting to put on and to showcase the guys coming up. But I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna rule it out. Still focused on this right now.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, no doubt. Everybody asked me. They want me to do pro shows now.
Oh, they were saying that? Okay.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, that's her. That's
dope. You're basically in a pro scenario.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a beautiful thing.
Sure.
Get the smoke. Yeah, I did it when the smoke in the stage.
Yeah. The ring wall.
You guys ready for your entrance? You guys got anything?
I gotta start
special
planning on that more on the entrance.
I'm just ready to get
the business. Exactly. I be just ready for the fight. I don't try to deal with that, but I gotta get more into that for sure. Yeah, dancing or some shit.
I forgot to put this on. All right, so let's wrap it up, man. Mike, we're gonna start with you. Any last words to David and to the fans, and that's it.
January 20th, come out and support. I know I'm coming to fight, and I know my opponent coming to fight too. So, let's put on a show for everybody showing out, and let's really get that working. Let's do it.
No doubt. David, last words before we sign off.
Yeah. We come in January 20th. We come in fast. We come in explosive. I want to be the fighter tonight, so I'm trying to just put on a perfect performance and thank you to you guys. Thank you for inviting me again over, and to my fans and my friends and family. Do this for y'all. Yeah, thank you.
We literally 1 week away.
Yeah.
Facts, 1
1
week.
week away. This is the work's been done.
Yeah.
The sweat, the tears, they've been put out there. This is fight week. Starting today is fight week.
It's funny that during fight week the blood start boiling different. The nerves, everything start.
We got we got someone that comes from a lineage of a world champion. We have David.
That's dope.
Who's one of the big names in the 125. Hopefully, future world champion. So this is lineage versus someone that wants to be just like your uncle was. So it's gonna be a great fight.
It's gonna be spectacular, guys. I'm excited. Get your tickets, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. StrongIslandFights.com. Check out Instagram. Check out YouTube. We got content all day. You guys can follow David at P2 Dream Killer. You can follow Mikey at Mikey Carlos on Instagram. That's going to be below in the YouTube description. I'm hyped, man. I'm excited for this fight. I'll be sitting ringside. I'll be in the ring presenting somebody the belt. So
listen, 1K. 1K. You know what you can do with 1K?
Yeah, yo.
Yeah. You guys can give it back to me so I can pay for it. I just kidding.
Yeah.
1K.
Let's
you
put
know
on
what
the
that
show
can
for
do?
sure. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on,
You could take one of the ring car girls and take her out for dinner after the fight.
Yo.
All right, fella. Yo, thanks for coming in, guys.
Yo,
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mikey.
Appreciate you guys.
For sure. Take it easy.
Jose, stay on, Jose.
Bet.
All right.
So do I leave?
Yeah, I got you guys. Oh shit! What happened?
Nah, I was saying you about to kick me, or I'm gonna leave. But you got
yeah, we good. Yo, thanks for coming on. I appreciate
thank you guys.
man.
I appreciate it for sure.
All right,
see y'all later.
Peace. Jose, that was good, man.
That's gonna be a good fight. Listen, every card on the fight, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Izzy, Sean O'Brady, Valencia with Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
You got
heavyweight.
Mikey, David. You literally got the cream of the creme of New York City.
We got Kiara and Daniela.
That's another one. We got experience versus someone that wants to make a name for herself.
And she comes from a fighting family, though.
Her father. Her father. The day that me and you fought,
he fought right after us
in the Golden Glove finals. He fought the same day.
Yeah,
and he won the gloves the same day as we fought.
And the semifinals, he fought right after you fought.
Yeah, so
he fought Jason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be a night of, man. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't even put a name. Just SBC Championship. That's it. That's it again.
That's it, guys. So yeah, man. Whoever checked in today, thank you for checking in. We're gonna keep these going. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, turn on your notifications so you know when we got stuff going on. Tickets are still on sale. They're moving fast though. StrongIslandFights.com. We got 2 VIP tables left. Sponsorships. We're looking for sponsorships. That definitely helps the events keep going. So that's it, man. I'm excited.
And one thing. I know everybody, I know it's far or whatever, but there's nothing like watching a fight live. You could watch it online afterwards.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like watching a fight live. Being there, the atmosphere is tremendous. I love Stereo Garden.
Yeah.
The crowd is tremendous. I mean, the entrances are amazing.
It's just a different energy. That room.
The energy is crazy, from the first bell all the way to the last bell. You're gonna be on your feet. It's gonna be crazy. Everybody's gonna bring it.
It's a nightclub, fight club vibe. It's like the music jumping.
And you never know. That's the thing with these fights. You never know what's gonna happen. They're always electrifying. These amateur fights, they're better than most pro fights.
Yeah. So, that's why I love doing the amateurs. I mean, I'll do amateurs all day over pros because they all bring it.
And listen, USA Boxing Metro is one of the top LBCs in the country. Mm-hmm. Thank you to Sonia for always, letting Christian do his ideas with these shows, and listen, right now you got people that from all over that want to come.
Yeah.
New Jersey, Connecticut.
Well, that's
people
why
from
we
Florida
started.
hit me up about it. Like everybody wants. They're like, yo, I want that blue belt.
Yeah. But now we
So-
started the yellow belt, the interstate championship, which allows us now to bring people in from out of state to
Yeah.
fight for that other belt, because the blue belt is the special belt. That's the main belt that we want to keep that
Yeah.
prestigious. But the yellow belt is just as prestigious because we're like Melvin and Jean Pierre. That's a big fight. So that belt means so much as well now too. We're gonna bring history to that yellow belt as well.
Yeah. So I mean, and you even had which one? The other one too, the black one.
That was the first ever that was the first one we ever did, and I wasn't sure what we were gonna do.
That you had the kid from where was he from?
I don't know.
That he fought the kid from Ray Quadrado's gym.
I don't know what you mean.
He was from a different country. Remember?
You're talking about that.
You had that belt too.
The black international belt. Yeah. We have the international title. We have the interstate now, and we have the 6th borough, the SBC official, New York title.
Listen, in these shows, ain't no politics. You want to fight the best? We make it happen. Yeah. All you gotta do is come, and we make it happen. We'll build it up.
Yeah. And this stage isn't for everybody. A lot of people pull out because they're not ready for that stage.
There ain't no pulling out. Listen, a lot of work goes into this. Yeah. A lot. Christian comes all the way from Long Island, he tapes these before the lights. He puts in a lot of hard work. It's not cheap. It's time consuming. He also runs his own gym. Mm-hmm. So when you get in these shows, please, don't waste his time. Don't waste our time.
Yeah.
Because time, we can't get that time back.
Yeah, and I appreciate
a lot of work goes into it.
Yeah, and Jose's been a big part of this since the beginning. When I started it, I was like, "Who do I want to help me get involved with this?" And I said, "None other than the person."
The one that he beat my ass in the garden, and he's like, let me make him feel better. Come over here.
Come on, Jose, you my boy, bro. Nah, but for real, man, you've been a great help, and I just want everybody to know that Jose's, behind the scenes, heavily involved with matchmaking, hosting the shows with me, organizing the before the lights and just everything. And it's an honor to be able to do this with you. Sharing. We've always been cool. Before we fought,
who would have known? We go from fighting to being here.
Even before we fought, we were cool. Like you were.
No, yeah. I was there. I was there when you won your first glove. I was there.
Yeah, that was.
I was 16 years old. I remember. I was right there. So I mean, it's dope, This is how everything comes around.
Yeah,
and everything's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, brother, we're gonna keep making this larger than life, man. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But all right, so let's just everybody don't forget, tickets on sale now. StrongIslandFights.com. We'll be back probably with 1 or 2 more face-off before the fight day next Saturday, but we got 7 days till fight night. I got some more marketing to do today. I'm gonna be out there handing out free tickets to some restaurant owners, just trying to get people involved that never would even be involved. So I'm hustling today. Jose, I know you got a lot of work to do.
And don't be cheap. I know everybody has at least $50 in their bank account to buy a ticket. I know you can do that. And listen, it all goes right back to the community and to the kids. It goes to the show. So let's go.
StrongIslandFights.com, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Jose, I'll catch you in a little while.
Yes, sir.
Peace, everybody.